Thank you for tuning in to the Kingdom News Featured Ministry. This month we are going to be speaking with Bishop Dwayne Robinson, the founder of Part of the Solutions, as well as his assistant, Tonya Estell. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Robinson. I'm the Executive Director of Part of the Solution, with the acronym POTS. We do tobacco education and prevention through the University of Pine Bluff Minority Initiative Subrecipient Grant Office. We focus on 4 areas. Those areas: preventing initiation, where we go into schools, talk to youth, talk to them about the dangers of tobacco. We do promoting quitting for those that are smoking. We educate them, we refer them to the quit line or help them with some cessation piece. We address the disparities of our minorities, whether it be men, whether it be pregnant people, people that may be living with HIV, any form of minority. We educate them, we help them to end tobacco use. We do know and understand that over 5,800 people die per year in the state of Arkansas because of tobacco-related illnesses. We also are crime victims advocates. We assist victims of violent crimes, whether it be homicide, whether it be domestic abuse, whether it be any type of crime. We advocate for them. We assist them as it relates to whether it's court accompaniments, helping them with any reparations paperwork. But we do advocation. Part of the solution was birthed because in my heart, we were concerned with not being able to assist those that are marginalized communities. We do whatever we need to do to assist them. If it's education, with our tobacco piece, we want to make sure that they live healthier lives. We also deal with victims of domestic violence. Sometimes it's just important to assist him or her of getting out of the house, getting to a safe place, creating a safety plan. Whatever we can do to get them back to normalcy. We can refer them to counseling. There's a lot that goes into that. And so those counties are St. Francis and Lee. I'd like to this time introduce my diversity outreach coordinator. Her name is Tonya Estell.
Hi, as Dwayne said, I am Tonya Estell. I am the diversity outreach coordinator at Part of the Solution, and the last thing that Dwayne was telling you about is our victims of violent crime advocacy. And as the survivor of a violent crime, this is a very important endeavor to me. I've had to personally fill out the paperwork for reparations and compensation while I was a graduate student in Ohio. And so I hope to take that horrible experience and transform it into aid and assistance for others so that they may not just survive the violent crime but thrive past it. And if it is a situation where we're dealing with a homicide, there are multiple victims involved. You have family members, you have the children of, you have the parents, the grandparents, the person who found them. There's so many different components to this kind of work, and I have a vested personal interest in it, and also with our tobacco funding through Miss Argo. I think my favorite part about our work with tobacco prevention, awareness, and cessation is going into schools. We've gone into Central, we've gone into Parkview, we've gone to Jack Roby, we've gone to Sylvan Hills, and I actually create PowerPoint presentations and try to incorporate things from today's culture, today's society, even songs off the radio, to get the kids' attention, to let them know that that song that they just listened to was not just some cool song, but that actually it was talking about the destruction of a neighborhood or of a community of people, or about the making of drugs. I actually talked to them about the trajectory of how cocaine and crack, how crack was put into inner cities by specific people for specific purposes. So for me, the education component of what we do is very, very important. And as a former smoker, I understand what people are going through when they are going through cessation. You have flu-like symptoms. It's not fun. It's not just a matter of, hey, I want to quit. Let me stop this. You actually feel like you have the flu, and it makes you sick, and until you smoke again, that feeling doesn't go away. Well, it goes away after a few days, but in the moment, all you know is that you feel like you have the flu. It's like coming off of other drugs. And so as a former smoker, I can look at someone and say, I have been there. I know what you're going through. And actually, I met Dwayne at another organization that we were both a part of. And at that organization, we focused on HIV and AIDS, and we did daily testing, and we worked with the Affordable Care Act. So I'm a licensed in-person assistant for the Affordable Care Act. So I can help people get health insurance. In fact, I'm helping my sister today get health insurance. And as far as the HIV testing goes, I still do that. It's a part of my life. I do that as a side project. I also work with the Arkansas Transgender Equality Coalition. I'm the project coordinator for Transform Health Arkansas, which is a healthcare research endeavor with RTEC and UAMS. And I also go to the Boys and Girls Club and work with my Smart Girls with a health educator friend of mine named Crystal Johnson. We go teach a class of the ages 14 to 19 young women, and it's all about the empowerment of our youth. And that leads right back into what we do with Part of the Solution. We're talking about empowerment. We're talking about smoking being the leading preventable cause of death and disease in the nation. The leading cause. And as someone who's invested in public health and who cares about our communities, I can't ignore this problem, and I'm grateful that I get to be a part of the solution, and that Dwayne hired me to come on, and we're a great team. And you can find out more about us on our website, which is partofsolution.info.